Okay, hi Form 5 students. So today's lesson, teacher nak guide this part of the topic especially, which is cara kita nak lukis the graph of sine, cosine and tangent. Because soalan ni kan dia selalu keluar in kertas 2, right? So as you all know, in kertas 2, ya, ni, so okay, nampak kan? Okay. In paper 2, you will have the soalan open up to 3 parts. Okay. The first part, soalan akan suruh proof lah, proving. They will ask you to prove. Okay, this proving part actually you will learn in 6.4. So that one maybe later, another video teacher do. So the part B, the soalan will ask you to do sketching, melakar graph. Sketching the graph. And selalunya graph yang kita kena sketch is sine, cos, or maybe tangent. Okay. Then part C is they will ask you to find number of solutions. Berapa bilangan penyelesaian. Okay. So in order for you to like really score me, selalunya the B and C brings like about that one sketching graph should be 4 marks. Number of solutions should be 2, so there's 5 marks there. Okay, 5 markah. So kalau boleh, yang BC ni memang make sure you dapat full marks lah. Okay, boleh dapat full marks. So teacher going to show you all some steps. And step ni memang teacher ajar. Kalau boleh follow, if you can really follow step 1, step 2, step 3 like that, memang confirm you can score lah. Okay, you can really score this one. Okay, so selalu a lot of students will be like confused, isn't it? How to sketch, how to draw. Okay, we see the steps first. Okay, sebelum kita start, y'all must know the general form untuk trigonometric punya equation. Okay, yang general form that y'all know all this while is like y equals to ax square plus bx plus c. Yeah, this one bentuk for what? For you to draw a quadratic graph, betul tak? Okay, lagi, what else we know? Y equals to mx plus c. This one is for you to draw a straight line, garis lurus. Okay, so the one that sekarang, the one that you need to know is like this. Y equals to a sin bx plus c. Okay, it may be sin, dia mungkin cos atau tangent lah. That one, only that one sahaja yang berubah. Tapi the others all, the A, the B, the C, that one the position dia tak berubah. Okay. What is A? What is B? What is C? Okay, the A kita panggil sebagai amplitude. Okay, amplitude means the ketinggian of the graph, the height of the graph. Okay, B is the cycle. Cycle kitaran. Okay, cycle is kitaran. Ataupun dalam bahasa Inggeris, another word for this is period. Okay, kitaran. Amplitude is amplitude also in PM. Cumanya dia spelling dia different a bit. Okay, C is actually a constant. Dia sebenarnya satu nombor. Okay, it's pemalar. Dalam bahasa Melayu, we call it pemalar. Tapi, if it is a positive plus C means, okay, our graph akan move up, akan naik ke atas. It moves up. Tapi kalau dekat sini, dia letak minus C, tolak. Kalau it's tolak C means, that means your graph will move down. Dia akan turun ke bawah. Okay, this thing kan, yang C ni, it will move your graph. Atas and bawah, atas and bawah. Okay. Now, first thing here, dekat sini sebelum kita start, teacher just want to make sure you all know the shape of the graph lah kan. So for sine graph, the bentuk is like this, correct? So remember the bentuk as bentuk S terbalik. Again, the reverse S like that. Okay, for cos graph, teacher would always say like it's bentuk mangkuk. Ataupun some of you will say this like a C also. Okay, then for tangent graph, tangent dia it's a bit different. Tangent at 90 degree and 270 degree. Okay, kita kena lukis asymptote. What is asymptote? Maksudnya your graph will never touch. Graph kita tak akan sentuh that 90 degree and 270. Okay, you'll never touch. But your graph will look like this. Dia akan jadi macam ni lah. This is the bentuk lah. Okay, this is the bentuk. But you should not touch the thing, 270. Okay. So for today, like this class now, what we do, we see some contoh of how to lukis. Okay, we see contoh of how to lukis. Okay, teacher show you all the steps first. Okay, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. Every time you follow the step. Okay, kamu ikut step 2, and then like for me, I'll tell you a certain things. Okay, kalau boleh follow je. Follow je mesti confirm boleh score full mark. Okay, memang confirm. Of course, whatever teacher is telling you all is for you to score lah full mark. Okay, step 1 is you must do the sign, the bentuk first. Ataupun if cos means cos, if tangent means tangent. Okay, so step 1 is you sketch the shape. Alright, the bentuk bentuk. Okay, step 2. Step 2, you must do the cycle. Berapa kitaran? How many kitaran? What is kitaran? So, like for example, this one, you see this bentuk like this kan? This is called as one cycle. So, kalau teacher lukis sekali lagi, I think when it attach that, sorry you should not attach here. If I draw the bentuk as sekali lagi, this is called as 2 cycles, 2 kitaran. So if teacher say draw 3 cycle means, so lukis sekali lagi bentuk S. Faham tak? So that is called as cycles lah. Same goes for cos pun. So this bentuk mangkuk, right? So this is 1 cycle. Kalau teacher suruh lukis 2 cycles, so that means you have to draw another mangkuk. Or another bowl. Right? Macam tu Okay, so sekarang that is step 2. Kena buat cycle. Okay. Nanti teacher ada story about the cycle lah. Okay, step 3, you must do the amplitude. Okay, must do the amplitude. Amplitude kita label. We label the ketinggian of the graph. Okay, and step 4, you must do the constant. Step 4. So kita akan bawa graph, kalau tambah means, kita akan bawa dia naik ke atas. If tolak means, we have to bring it go down. Okay, now teacher do the questions, so you all see. And then you can pause the video and then you copy down. You must do also, okay? You must try also. Okay. Whenever dapat soalan in SPM, make sure you see this. Okay, sketch the graph untuk domain yang mana? Which domain? It's from 0 to 2 pi, isn't it? Okay, so that means you must use 2 pi. Don't go and use 360 degree. Salah lah. That means correct. That means your skala nanti jadi salah already. Okay, so now teacher gonna do soalan A. Y equals to 2 sin x. Okay, this is the question. Y equals to 2 sin x. Okay, now we sketch ini paksi x. Lepas tu ini guna pencil lah. This whole thing you use pencil lah. Okay, this is x. This is y, then label 0. This is the first 3 things you label. Label x, label y, label 0. Okay, now we do step 1. Okay, step 1, you kena lukis the sign. So let's draw the sign graph. So bentuk S, right? Start from here. Daripada kosong sampai sini. Okay, nampak tak? The S bentuk dia cantik kan? Don't lah suddenly macam ni. Tinggi sikit. No, this is wrong. You must make it look seragam. Okay, make it look uniform. Okay. So step 1, settle lah. Okay, step 2, you must lukis the cycle. Okay, berapa cycle dekat sini? Do not take the X. You must take the number. What number dekat situ ada? B. Dekat sini kan B, right? This is B. B is a number kan? Okay, what number is that? Kalau no number, that means tak ada number, that means that is a 1 actually. Okay, if there's no number means that is actually a 1. Okay, 1. That means 1 cycle lah. That means whatever we draw already, that means 1 cycle lah. This is already sudah. So that means step 2 pun actually we settle it. Okay, step 2 pun settle. So, whenever you cycle kan, okay, remember this one. Okay, you all masa kecil pernah berbasikal kan? You all got bicycle before. When you leave the house, what do you say to your mom or your dad or your family member? Bye-bye. Isn't it? You say bye-bye. Okay. So, after cycle, remember bye-bye. Bye-bye means pi tambah pi, which is 2 pi. After cycling, kena tulis bye-bye, which is you must label 2 pi here. Lepas dah buat cycle, kitaran. After doing the cycle, then only you label that. Faham tak? So don't label before that lah. Sebelum tu jangan label. Okay, after you dah label 2 pi, you find the middle of the graph. Which part is the middle? This is the middle of the graph kan? Sini you can label pi. That is already good enough. These two labeling sudah cukup. Good enough already. Okay? Okay, step 2 done. Step 3 is the amplitude. So we label the amplitude 2 lah. Atas 2. So bawah negative 2. And if can, you put dotted line like this. Supaya nampak it is seragam. It's uniform. So that means you are actually labeling correctly lah. Guna pembaris, don't go and do a solid line. You must do a dotted line. Garis putus-putus. Kalau tak nak buat the garis putus-putus pun tak apa. But whatever teacher is showing is just to make your graph look really nice. And when the pemeriksa tanda your graph, they will feel good. Boleh lah. Okay? Alright. So A done. Okay, now we do B. Okay, B, Y equals to 3 cos x. Okay, so you all label the steps first lah. Step 1 is the cos. Step 2 is the cycle, kitaran. Step 3 is the amplitude. So, happen to be dekat sini step 4, no need to do lah. Okay, step because there's no plus or minus kan, so tak payah. Okay, so, let's do step 1 lah. We sketch the cos graph lah. Okay, sini x. And then here is y, 0. Okay, that's all. That's the first 3 yang kamu label. Okay, that's all. Just label that first 3 only ya. Okay, sekarang we're going to sketch cos. So cos is bentuk like a bowl, right? Okay, settle? Good enough? Alright, settle lah. Step 2, cycle. So cycle dia berapa dekat sini? 1, isn't it? So memang this is already 1 lah. Remember teacher said just now, bentuk 1 mangkuk, 1 cycle. So if ada 2 dekat situ means you have to draw 2 kali. So kat sini tak payah draw 2 kali. 1 time only. Okay, dah cycle. Bye-bye. So label the 2 pi. The moment you finish doing the cycle kitaran, terus label 2 pi. Okay, step 3, label the amplitude. So atas sini 3. That means bawah here is negative 3. And to make it look, that means your graph is seragam, uniform. You see like, my one go a bit up already, okay. So you don't draw dotted like garis putus-putus so that dia nampak lah, oh okay, betul lah. Negative 3 and 3. That means your graph is between dekat dalam situ. Okay. Cool, so far A and B is okay, senang one. Okay, now we see the soalan jenis modulus. Okay, 1/2 sin x modulus minus 1. Okay, this one, kita label first step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. Okay, step 1, sin. Step 2, cycle, kitaran dia. So, dekat sini kitaran dia 1 lah, 1 cycle. Step 3, amplitude. Okay, then this whole thing is dalam modulus kan? Everything is inside the modulus. Okay, so that means the modulus is going to be step 4. Baru tolak 1, betul tak? That means you have to do the modulus first, then only tolak 1, right? So that tolak 1 will be your step 5. So dekat sini ada step 5, 5 steps. Okay? Alright. Okay, this kind of question, when you have modulus macam ni kan? Okay, soalan macam ni, teacher suggest you do 2 graph. Kenapa 2 graph? Okay, 1 graph is for you to do like sketching, nak tengok macam mana okay betul or not, and then the final graph baru you bagi the proper graph. That means you're telling the pemeriksaan this is the proper graph. Okay, this is my suggestion and really humbly ask if you can follow this, memang you can score lah. Okay, you just go for 2 graphs, tak apa. I know some schools, they will say, just draw satu graph, then you just padam-padam, and then you betulkan. But that's where careless mistakes happen. So in order to make sure kita dapat full mark, let's do like this. Alright? Okay. So we start with this one. This is x-axis. And then this is one. So all this use pencil, you know. Okay, semua guna pencil. Do not use pen. Even the labeling also, jangan guna pen. Okay? Okay, now step 1. We look at the sign, sign. So draw the bentuk S. Okay, a nice one, Mesti nampak curve dia cantik and everything. Okay. Step 2, cycle. So berapa cycle? How many kitaran is that here? Satu je kan? Because that's 1 lah. So this is considered our 1 cycle lah. So dah habis cycle, don't forget to bye-bye. So label the 2 pi here. That means half of the graph, kita boleh label pi lah. Actually, just now also, half of the graph, half dekat sini kan, can label pi. Okay? Alright. You don't have to label everything. 2 pi and pi dah cukup already. So remember teacher symbol, Veronica Pi. So you label pi is 2 pi enough. Okay, then label the amplitude, ketinggian. So ketinggian half kan, 1/2. So dekat bawah pun 1/2, but you must put negative. Okay, settle? Okay, now, step 4 got modulus. Got modulus. So how? Okay, modulus means your graph must be above x-axis. Kalau modulus, graph tak boleh ada dekat bawah paksi x. You must push everything ataupun you kena pantulkan. You have to reflect semua ke atas. So maksudnya you do what? You just take a pemadam, just put like this. Padam sikit-sikit. That means yang bawah tu tak boleh. Faham tak? The bottom there you cannot have graph. So you just padam that one a bit. Don't padam the whole thing lah. Padam a bit. So that means whatever dekat bawah what? You must reflect, go up. So now your graph dekat atas already. So actually both the lengkung, the curve is at the top. There's no curve at the bottom. So it makes sense lah, right? Okay, then step 4 done lah. Modulus. Tapi there's one more step, which is tolak 1. So everything here you must tolak 1. All the coordinates ataupun only the y, you have to tolak 1. Okay, 1/2 tolak 1, negative 1/2, correct? 0 tolak 1, negative 1. This one should get negative 3/3. Okay, now you do a new graph. This is what teacher say, tak payahlah you padam everything then you do from here. No need, just do a new graph. So sekarang your new graph must have these values. Ni lah nilai-nilai yang kita perlu guna now. Okay, so teacher lukis here. Okay. So from here to here, this x, this is y, this is 0, right? Okay, just label the new ones only, which is negative 1/2. Lepas tu, negative 1, negative 3/2. Okay, after you label ready, okay, ini kan nak jadi your final answer. Correct? This is going to be your final answer, right? The one you want pemeriksaan to see. So this one you put garis putus-putus, dotted line. Why? Because teacher nak kita lukis a beautiful graph lah. Tak nak dia serong-serong or sengit or suddenly something happen. So sekarang, okay, start from mana? See, starts from where? Start from negative 1, go to negative 1/2, come back to negative 1, sekali lagi ulang. Okay, so it starts from negative 1, go to negative 1/2, then one more time. From here, sekali lagi. Okay. Stop, right? Okay, settle? Settle. And don't forget, label the 2 pi. and pi in the middle here. Don't go and label teacher. I can see some student label macam ni. No lah, you're supposed to label at part C X. The X exists, not down there. Faham tak? Okay, so this is your graph. Y equals to modulus 1/2 sin X. You don't want to label the graph, is okay. But usually, if you see the schema all got labeling lah. Tapi ini label tak apa. The main labeling yang perlu, the one teacher highlight lah. Ni semua mesti wajib ada. Then your labeling all you get 1 mark. Okay, so far can follow. Okay, last one teacher do one more soalan. Okay, we do one more soalan. Let's see D ya. Okay, D y equals 2 cos x minus 1. Okay, y equals modulus 2 cos x tolak 1. Okay, this time the modulus is for semua. It's for everything. Okay, so kita label the steps first lah. Okay, step 1 is cos. Step 2 is the cycle, kitaran. Step 3, amplitude, the height. Step 4, kena tolak satu dulu. Then only last kita buat modulus. Faham tak? So, in this case, last is modulus. Okay, so usually kalau ada soalan-soalan modulus, be ready to do 2 graphs lah. Okay, be ready to do 2 graphs. Okay, so step 1 Okay, step 1. Okay, first label, x, y, 0 label. X, y, 0 label. Nanti ada tak label tu, then you like totally after that you will overlook and forget it. Okay, step 1, cos. So teacher draw the bentuk cos graph. Okay, draw already. Step 2, cycle. So berapa cycle here? 1 only, right? So this is enough already? Yes, this is enough. So dah cycle, bye-bye. So you label 2 pi. So middle of the graph, separuh daripada graph, kita label pi. Okay, step 3, label the amplitude, which is 2 and -2. Okay, now you must do step 4, which is tolak 1. So everything here now, tolak 1. So 2 minus 1, 1. 0 minus 1, -1. -2 minus 1, -3. Okay, so now, this looks already like the moment kita dah tolak this thing, right? Okay, sekarang we drew a new graph here. Okay. So sekarang the new graph perlukan only the new coordinates lah. Kita perlukan coordinates yang baru sahaja kan. Okay. So x, y, 0. So teacher label 1. Lepas tu -1. Oh, then got -3. So in between ada -2 lah kan. So I label lah. Okay. Then I do dotted lines. Okay, teacher buat garis putus-putus. For 1. And for -1. And then got -3. -2 tak payahlah because your original one tak ada -2 kan. Kat sini only 1, -1 and 3. So that one only lah we do dotted. Okay, now you draw your graph. So dia start daripada sini, 1, dia turun ke -3. Then dia naik balik. So start from 1, turun to -3. Now, more time, just to make it look nice. The graph, okay. Can see, right, the bentuk. Okay, the bentuk. So, of course, the graph dah turun. Why turun, teacher? Because still, kan teacher say got tolak means your graph will move downward. So betul lah graph kita dah turun ke bawah, which is correct already. Tapi there's one more step kan? What is this? Step 5, modulus. What's the meaning of modulus? You cannot have graph where teacher wrote this down. Your graph must be above the x. So tak boleh ada dekat bawah x. So how now? Ni dia pergi sampai 3, cannot lah. So you have to pantulkan. Reflect it. So that means draw a dotted line for a +3 up here. You reflect the graph. So daripada sini kan, you reflect. That means your graph comes up. Dia tak boleh ke bawah. So yang bawah one you padam. Take eraser. This one you padam. There's no graph at the bottom lah. Modulus. Alright. This one all you can padam. Tak ada. So graph dia macam ni. This is the final lah. This is your final answer. If you want the bawah, the dotted line also boleh padam sebab kan no graph. There's no graph what. So all padam, ni semua tak perlu. All these no need. Okay. So now your graph dekat atas only. This is y equals to modulus 2 cos x. Modulus 2 cos x minus 1 modulus close. Okay. Okay, I really hope at least these 4 questions help you to dapat like a pemahaman basic first. Okay, then another video nanti, okay, this is like the basic of sketching kan. Okay, another video nanti, kita buat contoh of cari the number of penyelesaian, bilangan penyelesaian. Okay, so teacher plan macam 3 videos. One is the one sketching graph, one is to find number of penyelesaian, lagi satu kita buat soalan SPM trial once, alright? Okay, so thank you so much. If you really feel this has helped you, just leave me a comment, okay? And also give me a share, give me a like, bagi tahu ramai kawan-kawan so that semua kawan-kawan dia at maths, this part dia boleh score. So the one teacher tunjuk hari ni is the part B1. Okay, so dia boleh score and copy down, don't just tengok sahaja tau. At maths you memang kena buat. So you kena cuba. So that's why it's very good. Through this video, you can pause and then you can do that. Okay? Alright, so have a great day, bye scholars. Alright, so see you all. Take care. Bye-bye.